the gossip?
Nothing.
Hmm?
There's no gossip.
Well, fill me in here. I can see it on your face.
No, it's nothing.
Yeah.
No,
Fill me in.
there's nothing to fill you in with.
What?
No,
Come on now.
there's nothing.
You sure?
Mhm.
You're lying to me.
No. No.
How much? Why do you have to dig a little more?
No.
You're just gonna hide it for a bit until I get it out, or what?
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
Let's go.
Where are we going?
You can fill me in on the gossip.
What gossip?
All the goods.
Why is there goods?
I can feel it. I know what's going on.
What?
I can feel it.
What? What do you feel?
You're holding back here.
What do you feel? You tell me. What's the gossip, Zach?
All I know is there's gossip. I don't know what the rest. I don't know what's the rest. I don't know the details, but I know that there's some juicy goods out there right now.
There's some juicy goods? No, juicy goods. I don't think.
What's up? What's up?
I don't know. What were you guys talking about?
Where?
Out there.
Why?
Just wondering.
You guys are listening, eh?
No.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you were.
What were you guys talking about?
Well, I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
If you tell me like what you guys heard.
You tell me. What did I hear?
This is a conversation I'm supposed to bring up with you because Bobby's campaigning for me.
Mm.
He has a flip vote.
Mhm.
So he's just campaigning to me.
That's it.
Yeah. And well. So what he's saying is, he's just like, I was never coming after you and Ashley. He's like, I heard a conversation between Ashley, Willow, and Sarah today, saying that we found the shop out. He's like, I really think that there's a girls' alliance.
He heard a conversation between me, Willow, and Sarah saying we finally got the chop shop out.
Yeah, saying like, yes, we finally got the chop shop, or something like that. I'm just telling you what I'm being told here. Relax.
I'm just listening.
Okay.
I know. Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
What do you mean? Yeah.
Nothing. I'm listening, but I'm not gonna keep Bobby.
What?
I'm not keeping Bobby.
I know you're not. Like, relax here.
I'm relaxed.
Then he's saying, he's like, I know. He's like, I just think that, I'm gonna come after you and Ashley. He's like, if you and Ashley voted to keep me, I would say to Willow and Sarah, like, thanks. He's like, I would get you and, he's like, you and Ashley could, like, say that you voted for me, or voted for B, UP and B, and I would be like, I would thank Willow and Sarah in front of the whole house. Like, it would be like this. Do you know what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
It's like, and then you would have Willow and Sarah not knowing what's going on.
You're gonna fall out of the hammock.
You would have, what's his name? Kevin Peely. This is what he's telling me. I'm just letting you know. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
You're filled in on it?
Yeah.
So you're not looking so sketchy right now?
I'm not sketchy.
And he's saying, let me know if you can, like, he's like, I know, like, us three don't have the numbers. He's like, let me know if you can, like, get Ashley and if she trusts me. Like, he's like, I was never going after you guys. And blah, 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 blah.
And then you're just like, okay.
And I was like, I'll talk to Ashley. I'm like, obviously I have to talk to her and try and bring her in and get her on board with that. And I was like, but, like, I'm not going to be like, no, but I'm not going to be like, yes. It's like, yeah, I'll talk to Ashley. And he's like, okay, you gotta make sure you talk to Ashley and, like, let me know and fill me in and just, like, whatever. And I was like, okay. He's like, but he's like, I don't know, all, he's like, if she's there's an all girls thing and she's more, like, alleged to you and stuff, he's like, I understand that. He's like, I'm done this game. I'm over. I'm just trying to pitch one last thing to, like, try and make it work. And I think us four could work together. And then obviously, like, we would be super loyal to you and Ashley. Blah 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 blah. And he's like, and I would right there thank Will and Sarah for the votes. And try and hide it from you, like, you know what I mean. He's just like teasing. He's just pitching. That's what he's doing. He's campaigning. He's trying to stay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna be like, no, fuck you, because he has been loyal to. He's never once came after me, so I'm not gonna be like, oh, like, F you guys and say no and be like, I'm coming after you, Bruno and Godfrey. And Godfrey's like, man, like, B and Sarah have been saying that, you know, I'm gonna go after you. He's like, but he's just like, I'll go after, like, he's like, I'll go after them. He's like, they think that I'm gonna continue to go after them. He's like, and they're not saying for me to put up you and Ashley, they're saying for me to put up you and Kev. Godfrey's saying that this is what B and Sarah are telling them and stuff. You know what I mean? He's like, they want us to go after the guys. He's like, because B and Sarah and stuff want a girls, like, thing. They want the girls to be in the end.
Yeah.
Right? He's like, they'll never put up girls. They'll never do that. Blah, 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 blah. That's what they're saying. And, I mean, they're kind of right. Except me and Kev have you and Keely. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. That's like, they think that, like, you and Keely would be more to, like, be Sarah and Willow than to us. So we're just like, we're screwed if we vote Bobby and then we go after each other. It's like we're screwed because these girls only ever work to go after guys.
Right.
And if we all take each other out, we'll be fucked.
That's it.
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
I'm just wondering.
Well, like, why are you so...
No, that's all I was asking. It's good. Cool.
So go on now. Why are you so...
I'm not so anything.
You're just so quiet and weird.
No, I'm not. Nothing. I just heard bits and pieces.
Like of what?
Just the conversations and stuff. But that was pretty much, I guess, what we heard. And
Yeah.
yeah, but I am not flipping.
Yeah, I know you're not.
Okay.
Please fix your mic.
But, like, none of it, like, that, like, I don't know what you guys heard. That's exactly what we were talking about, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
But, like, well, like, I don't even understand why, like, that's such a Willow move to stand behind the door.
Well, first we were just gonna come scare you guys, so we were sneaking. But you guys are right by the door, and then Sarah heard her name. So she's like, "Wait," and we're like, "Oh." And then afterwards, we heard like Ashley something, and then something I don't know. And then we're like, I just opened the door because I didn't want anything to like. Well, it was just like, just go. So we literally heard like 15 seconds max because we were gonna actually scare you guys. We didn't realize you guys were talking game. That was not the intention.
Yeah. So, yeah, Bobby was he's just making a case, which makes sense.
But now it's like super weird. Like we didn't know exactly what the conversation was. We heard, I don't know, and then like in the bathroom and stuff. Now I'll walk in there and they're all like whispering, and then they'll get all quiet and stuff. That never happened. So it's just like.
Yeah, but that happens anyways. Who are you talking about? The guys or the girls?
The guys, not the girls.
Like, what guys? What do you mean?
Like Bobby, Bruno, Godfrey.
Yeah. Well, what do you think when you guys hide behind a door and listen and then tell us?
We didn't tell you guys anything.
Well, do you think we don't know when Willow opens the door and you can tell you've all been crouched there?
Well, we actually could tell that you guys knew because you guys all look like deer in headlights.
Well, we were just like...
You guys,
well, you
we
guys
can
left.
tell by your reactions.
You guys left and then they're all like, well, there you go. They're hiding behind. Like, that's kind of a sketchy move.
That's not what we were going for, though.
Yeah, but
We
it's
weren't
still a
originally-
sketchy move.
So?
So then they're all just like...
Talking
weirded
game by
out.
the door is a stupid move.
Well, none of that mattered to get heard.
No, but I don't know.
Like, Bobby's coming after, like, Sarah
It was just like,
Willow anyways.
well, I know that, but yeah.
He'll tell that to their faces right now.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. It was just funny.
So Bobby wants you to think about keeping him
No.
and going after the rest of the house. But, like, this, where is Sarah's head at with, like, this all-girls thing? Where is Sarah head at with all this all-girls thing?
What do you mean? Like, what is she like pushing for it or something?
Well, I know she's like, that's like her like ride or die. It's like
She just basically, it's been like that since forever. Since whoever speculated at the beginning there was a girl alliance or whatever probably came from Sarah saying that she would never put up girls, and she won't. It's not like we're all working together.
Yeah.
It's not actually a thing.
Yeah. But it's just her never putting up a girl is like super sketchy.
Yeah, of course. Of course. I understand that.
Like, part of me feels like if I won next week, I would put her on the block.
Yeah.
And be like, listen, you've made it very
Well,
apparent that
yeah.
you'll never put a girl up in this game.
Yeah.
And I can't, there's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, exactly.
But like, she won't put up a girl in this game?
I don't think so.
Does she expect like you guys to do the same thing?
I don't.
Like, where are the other?
what
I'm
think
wondering
she
is
knows.
where are the other girls' heads at?
Well, me and Peelis obviously know where our heads are at. B would probably not if Sarah doesn't. Like, I honestly have never really like talked to them about that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know. I told them that next week I would be putting up, like, if I had to pick, I'd put up Bruno and Godfrey.
Why though?
What do you mean, why?
Why do we have to put up Bruno?
Just because he sketches me out.
Bruno is way more loyal to us than B is.
Even after
or
all
Sarah.
this stuff, you even said you were getting sketched out by it.
Yeah, but he's still
All these conversations and stuff?
he's still more loyal than B and Sarah. Like, B and Sarah now?
I don't know.
We cannot trust them.
I know. I just...
Like, I think Sarah is
He's
mind
sketching me
fucking
out.
you.
I feel like Bruno's mind fucking me.
Don't let that happen. I swear to God, I seriously, I need to put up Sarah.
Well, you do what you gotta do. Like, if that's what you feel.
Like, she's gonna win this game if we don't put her up. She's gonna continually just turn people against each other. She has you so freaked out of Bruno right now.
It's not even, no, it's not even, she hasn't said anything to me about Bruno. At all. It's Bruno doing it to himself at this point.
Fuck, I don't know
Like,
what the right move
Willow
is now.
said that. He's talked about that kind of the couple stuff. He's talked to Sarah about couple stuff.
I just think
He's
that
talked to B
I just
about
think that
couple stuff.
the faster we take out Bruno and Godfrey, the faster
That
B,
you-
Sarah, and Willow can come after us. Can come after me and Kev. If I take out Bruno or Godfrey,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
that's one less person that Sarah is gonna go after over
Okay,
me.
but that's what I'm saying. Next week, if I put Godfrey and Bruno up, that doesn't mean they're both going home. But one of them has to go. And I'd rather put up
Why
Godfrey
does one
and
of them
Bruno.
have to go though?
Godfrey or Bruno? Because
Yeah.
that's what do you mean, why does one of them have to go?
I just don't know if they're going.
Now
I
you're
don't know.
changing that, and now you don't want Godfrey going?
Oh yeah, I'm starting to change my mind.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'm starting to change my mind now. 'Cause I think that Sarah's a bigger threat.
Okay, so who would you put up?
Sarah and B. Be like, listen, both you girls. Be like, listen, Sarah, you would never put a guy up in this game. So you have to go. I am a guy. You made it very apparent that you'll never put a girl up in this game. And then that'll continue. Then Bobby and Bruno will continue to think that we're going after these girls. I don't know. Fuck. I don't know where to stand. Or we could just pick off one of those guys and then only have one guy left over. But just my head lays at if we pick off Bobby,
Yeah,
or
I
sorry,
know.
if Bruno or Godfrey,
I know.
and Sarah B, Willow, who are they going to put up after that? They're not putting each other up, those three. Those
I'd
three,
put you and Kev up.
they'll put me and Kev up.
I know.
I've talked to Kev about this. Like, listen, we might need one more guy in the mix here. Like, we might need these two guys in the mix to maintain his targets and pick one number off from those girls. Because otherwise it's going to be me, Kev, you, Peely, Sarah, B, Willow.
Yeah.
That's not a good 7 to have. Pick these 2 guys off in the next race. You still have to steer Bruno and Godfrey towards those girls, and those girls towards those guys. Because then we just continue to do work for Sarah. She would love us. She wants us to go after those guys because it's not her. Those are her targets. I just don't think Sarah.
Everyone's just acting so damn sketchy.
I just
They don't even know what to do anymore.
I just think if I put Sarah and B up, all we'd have left on the block at the end of that week is B. And Willow would be completely. Willow's not going to work with B. So then we have B kind of alone in the game. No one. Willow just kind of forced to work with us at that point because Sarah's gone. And then Bruno and Godfrey still. I don't know though.
Either. I don't know. Like, I don't understand why if Bobby's trying so hard to get me to like vote for him, why doesn't he come do that? Why does he think that if he talks to you, just because I hear it from you doesn't mean I'm gonna do it, kind of thing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes me kind of feel like, what do you think, that I'm like controlled?
I just think he's just like.
He hasn't talked one.
Approaching it to me.
Ashley, please fix your microphone.
But he was just like, I was sketched out by he's just like, I just heard a weird conversation today.
What weird conversation? I don't even know what he's talking about.
He said it was you, Sarah, and Willow outside.
By the hot tub?
Yeah.
The only chop thing we ever said was when Willow was laying down and I was talking like this. And then Willow's like, oh, you're chopping me? And I was like, haha. So then that's like, there wasn't even a conversation about it. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
He was talking about by the hot tub.
Yeah, that's what we were doing by the hot tub.
But you would know Bobby would have came out like right after this. He just said he was outside. And he's just like listening. And he's like, I heard Willow or Sarah say like, well, we finally got the chop shop. So, out or something. That game on point. Yeah. I don't know. He's just like usually.
Like, I'm trying to even think if we even talked about anything after that. Well, we must have if he thinks he heard something, because we were talking like.
I could be making up too, though. This is plot to try and form a girls' alliance. As this plot to like form a girls' alliance.
Yeah, but there's not gonna be like whatever.
he said. Something like Sarah said, like, we I guess we finally got the chop shop now or something like that. With Bobby or something, I don't know.
I don't even remember. It was insignificant. An eyelash.
Yeah, it didn't matter. That's not like that mattered to me anyway. It was like, oh, very cool.
No, I know it wouldn't matter to you, but I don't even think, like, I don't even know if there was. Like I said, there must have been if you heard something. But I don't specifically remember what was said or not.
But then he was just like, oh my god, like what he like took that it was like Sarah like knew all along, and she was like,
Oh, I see.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
No, I see.
and now the girls finally like got the guys out of there or whatever.
And then it was, oh, I see what you're saying.
Like he's like, I think that the girls have been formed since day one. I think that Sarah's like running a girls' alliance.
It's funny.
He's like, that's why Willow said when Neha left, like, we don't have the votes.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Make a lot of sense.
Yeah. But I was just like, yeah, like I figured that there was a girls' alliance formed after like 3 girls had went out, and everyone was like, oh, it's not letting more girls go out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But no, yeah, even then, it wasn't even like, it wasn't an alliance, it was just like a, no more girls, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
But there was never like an actual alliance formed.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's always what I figured. But I mean, I didn't really know. And he's like, well, maybe Ashley, he's like maybe Ashley's like just like really like she's like playing you or something. I was like, okay.
Yeah, Zach, I'm playing you.
Yeah. But I've always known, like, even if, and he's like, I was in my head, I'm just like, well, even if there is a girls' alliance, it doesn't matter, like, 'cause you know, like, you're the most loyal to the diaper anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But, yeah.
Yeah, there's never been a girl alliance. But all this, like, conversating and, like, sneaky stuff is sketching me out, and I don't see why I would put, if
What?
I, just like over there, and like Bruno going around saying stuff, and like I don't know why I would, the only reason I would put up you and Sarah at this point is to protect you and Kev.
Yeah. I just want to, like, I want to put up our most immediate threat.
Yeah, and
Undo.
and to, like, if Bruno,
and if Godfrey and Bruno are like on board with this whole like let's take out these 3 girls,
yeah,
and they want this girls thing going.
yeah, but I also
they're
don't
not an
want to be
immediate threat
left
to
over
me.
with a bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
I'm a girl, and if they think there's a girl alliance, that's me and Peely. We're involved in that. We have uteruses.
Yeah, but that would be so much later. They're gonna get picked, like.
Yeah, but those 3 girls would also pick off Godfrey and Bruno before you and Kev. That would be later.
Yeah. But that's the thing. That's where do we strike in there?
I know.
Do we
That's
strike
why I
at
haven't-
Bruno
like,
and
I
thing,
don't
or do we
even-
strike at the 3 girls?
You know.
Right now it's 3-2.
I don't. I honestly would not clump Willow in with that. I don't know why you keep doing that. Clumping Willow in with them.
Because
Willow, like, thinks you two are the closest thing ever, and are playing this game together, and you trust each other. Like, you don't know, like, you don't see that? You honestly don't think that?
yeah, but her and Sarah feel the same way. She thinks.
No. Have you not seen them? Did you see them fight at the dinner table today? They are legitimate. Willow was like, I thought, Willow. Sarah called her.
So you're telling me if you knock off Bobby, Godfrey, and Bruno,
Yeah.
and Willow and next HOH.
Yep.
She's putting us up, Sarah and B.
Yep.
No way.
Have you talked to her?
I know she wouldn't do that.
You know she wouldn't do that.
She would not put up Sarah. She doesn't have the nuts to. She'd put up Kev.
She'd put up Kevin B.
Or Kevin Peels.
No,
Kevin B.
doubt it.
You think she'd put up Sarah?
I do not think her and Sarah.
After they go
have
in the diary room
any-
together and do diary rooms together?
They do not have. That's all about their like. Okay, they do not have a game relationship. Their relationship is whatever the hell you want to call their relationship in this game, but it is not. It is not game based.
Who has that? How many
What?
relationships in Big Brother history have been just relationships? But wait, we'll put each other up in the
But
game.
they fight and like.
Nobody. Nobody. They're playing this game together. I guarantee it. You get out of here and you see that they have a final two, you're gonna be like, oh my
I
god.
don't have a final two, Zach.
You think that she's gonna make a closer deal with 4-couple alliance, where she's the odd person out?
Yeah, I know that doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
But
She's so much smarter than that. Like, how would that make any
I
sense?
still think
Just
she-
because she comes
I
up to you and
think
says,
she-
I got you guys. I
No.
loved you," doesn't mean she is. She hasn't
I
made one
know.
move in this game. She tells that to every single person. Every single person she does. Go up to people and be like, hey, do you think Willow's
I
loyal
think
to
you have Willow in your back pocket.
I don't
I think you and Willow have a closer relationship than her and Sarah do.
know.
Yep.
I like to think that, but in reality, I don't know. I don't know. But it's all hearsay, I guess.
I guess.
Until she wins an HOH in a couple weeks. Puts me and Kev on the block beside each other.
Stop. She would never put you on the block. Ever.
We'll see.
Because if she's not dedicated to you, she's dedicated to me and Peels. And she would ask us what the hell to do. There is no way she would put you on the block ever. You'd think Willow would put you on the block.
I don't know. I like to think so, but she might just be a good game player. People have stunned me in this game with how well they can lie. This person being one of them.
Are you pointing at Sarah?
Yeah, she's a good liar.
Yes. My gosh.
There's no point in us even talking games. I guess there is, but don't give her anything to feed off of, because she is just she knows how to work it. We'd still do God for you next week, but I gotta think about, because then Bruno's completely alone, which is the only nice thing.
So now when Sarah and Willow ask me about this conversation, because they're going to, I'm just gonna be like, well, like,
What do you mean?
they're gonna ask me what the conversation, because they know that we're like, what the hell? Overhearing what we heard.
Oh, there's nothing really for them to ask. I'm gonna be like, oh, guys, we're talking game.
They're gonna be like, oh, what were they saying? I don't think they got out of that conversation for sure that you guys were trying to flip the thing.
What do you mean? Flip the thing.
Flip the vote. To get.
What'd they get out of it?
I don't know what they got out of it.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. They're probably gonna think that I'm trying to get information out of you or something.
Well, you can be like, they were just talking game, being like, I don't know. How many times you're talking game all the time to people?
I know.
None of it's like. We sat outside last night for like 45 minutes talking with Sarah about random shit. And be like, Bobby was campaigning, saying he talked to Sarah, and she said, "I'll talk to you Tuesday night." He told me that too. Then he said he's not even gonna bother talking to Willow.
Or me.
Make shit up. You just say what I said. That, you know, it's down to me. I had to talk to Ashley.
Yeah.
He's campaigning, and
That's the part we heard, I think.
he was saying, you know, you gotta talk to Ashley. This game is, I don't.
I didn't think anyone saw that shit.
Yeah.
Oh
We were
boy.
like, what?
Oh man.